So let's start with very little experience or starting their careers. Now, this could be a career switcher as well. We've got a lot of talent graduating, whether that's from community college, 4-year college, portfolio schools, whatever. What are the things they need to be thinking about in navigating all of this, especially in light of where the economy is right now?
Take it really quickly. I think this is, I mean, here's some really basic advice. Having started my career during a recessionary cycle, and I wish someone would have told me this: take a deep breath in and let it out. It's going to be okay. The next 6 months are going to be bumpy, and be easy on yourself, because there may be some rejection before you hit it. And I think that for people coming right out of school, having been that person, you got to keep your feet moving every day. Your job is to meet people. And I think Curtis said it really well. It's about connection. It's about finding those connections and those people who are willing to give you a conversation about, hey, tell me about what you do. I've never worked in this industry, that informational interview, if you will. Be curious. Don't be hard on yourself. So that's just a basic one, I think, for people who are just starting.
And I will add one thing. Don't call it an informational interview. If you position this as it's a curiosity interview,
curiosity is a better choice of choice.
And I don't think
old school frame, but it's the
same
intention.
Yeah. If you frame it, and so just being in the University of Oregon firmament, as it were, this idea of curiosity, but I think our industry as well, by framing it as curiosity. Yeah. I mean, honestly, if somebody said, I'd like to do a curiosity interview with you, I'd be like, okay, I don't know what that is, but what is that? You got me. Informational interview could be hit or miss, but that's I think that's one thing to think about if you're young or if you're new. Curtis, anything to add on very little experience starting their careers, young, new talent?
I completely agree with the curiosity part of it. I think it's important to know, if you're a new talent person out there, that, for me as somebody who is in that position to hire people in my previous role, to say, like, what is the thing I'm looking for most? I'm looking for somebody who certainly needs to be competent in the thing I'm hiring for right now, but I also need to know that you are going to be curious, flexible, and interested enough to be able to do the thing we need 2 years from now or 3 years from now, which, of course, in our current context of so much quick churn, 3 years from now, there's a whole bunch of client people who are going, 3 years, really? Right. But we can keep that person if we can foster that interest, and to say, wow, me as a deeply creative person, I will stay somewhere if I feel like I have a place to breathe and explore that. And so fostering that creativity as talent to say, like, I'm totally interested in seeing where things go and being open and flexible and curious. And also, as the hiring side, that is the thing I want to know more than anything, is are you interested in remaining curious in what you do? Because that's where the real fabulous work is going to bloom.